Hello, this is Brad Tallis with Next Gen Solutions, and welcome to this week's Fusion Friday. This week's topic is going to be about modeled versus cosmetic threads. So let's take a look. So I see this question often in the forums where somebody's designed a model where they've added some threads by using the thread command. They click on a cylindrical surface, they specify, what size thread they want, they say okay, and then they go to 3D print this, and the threads don't show up. So I'll just do this really quick. I'll say, print with the print utility. I'll select my model and say okay. I use Orca Slicer, so you'll see my Orca Slicer come up, and you'll see in here that sure enough, the threads do not show up in the slicer. Well, that is because of these threads here are what's called cosmetic threads. Now, if I come in and edit that thread that I just put on there, you'll notice one of the options says modeled and it's unchecked. If I were to check that, it actually changes it, and you'll notice these other ones, they almost look like a decal or a sticker, whereas when we turn on modeled, they physically model those. Now, what's the difference? Well, if you had every single one of your parts that had threads on them and you modeled them, Fusion has to calculate all of these edges and graphically create those, and that can kind of slow down your design. So that's why we do these kind of as a decal or as a cosmetic thread. These can calculate much faster, and these will show up correctly in your drawing. So if you were to create a drawing, they would actually have the thread call out notes would be correct and everything. So it's much quicker and much faster. But if you wanted to 3D print them, for example, you would want them to be modeled. Now here's a neat little trick not a lot of people know about. If I come over here into my document settings and I expand this open, there's now an option in here that says Threads Cosmetic, and I can come in here and change the thread type from cosmetic to modeled, and it will change all of them in my design. So I didn't have to go back through my timeline and change all of my threads in my timeline. I can just do it as, high level change. So I can go back from modeled to cosmetic if I wanted to. So now that these are modeled, let's take a look at that and see if they come across correctly into my Orca Slicer. And now we can see, sure enough, they display correctly, and this will 3D print correctly. Here's another tip that one of my coworkers does that he recommends. You'll notice that the threads have sharp edges, and when you go to 3D print these, for example, if you were to thread these into a mating hole with threads, they'll have slightly radiused edges. So he recommends coming in and actually adding a very small fillet to these threads. So I'm just going to select both of those edges and come in and maybe add 0.02 or something like that to the threads here, and that'll actually help the engagement into the mating threads also. So just another tip for making the threads work better on 3D prints. So now you know the difference between cosmetic and modeled threads, and hopefully you learned the tip with the shortcut in the document settings of switching your whole design from cosmetic to modeled threads. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, all I ask is that you give the video a thumbs up and share or repost the video with others in your network. This will help spread the knowledge of Fusion out to the community. If you have any comments or ideas for future topics, please reach out to me at bradtallis@nextgensolutions.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the next Fusion Friday.